One. The fire.
Scenario. Oh,
You go right ahead.
okay. Thanks. Scenario. A scout team, including Bortus and Captain Ed Mercer, are stranded on a planet, having to survive as laser blasts are heard.
The fire was stupid. Not arming yourself against the indigenous tribes that wish to kill and then eat you was suicidal. What's the matter? Has staying alive become too hard a challenge even for you?
I am Ed Mercer, captain of the USS Orville. I am ordering you to...
You may put your weapons down, but I believe your chances of getting off this planet will be greatly improved by staying armed. And for future references, you may call me Darrow, and I am a descendant of the dissident.
Cut 2 hours later as Darrow has made himself comfortable.
You know, it would help our situation if you wish to learn more about me. If one of you has the oratory capability to say something. What is the dissident?
In the early days of the Union, some wanted nothing to do with aliens coming to their planet. There was a war on our planet between those who wanted peace with the aliens.
And those who wanted peace by keeping the aliens off the planet and us on theirs. That is where the conflict occurred. The civilization, I blew the line, 1 second. Sorry about this. That is where the conflict occurred. The dissident was soon exiled from Earth, forced to rebuild civilization as we saw it. We survived, knowing what was happening via intergalactic chatter.
Cut to much later as Darrow has saved the ship from a Moklan battleship. Moklan battleship, sorry. As Darrow makes himself comfortable on board the ship. I'm Commander Grayson, and you can call me Kelly if you wish. So that you know, you're not a guest aboard this ship. As long as you have information that can be verified, you're technically a prisoner.
Oh, I know what I am, and what my information is worth to your union. In your union, the knowledge I have acquired is equivalent to the gold bars in Fort Knox. But like the fortress itself, I shall keep what I know and what I can do as leverage for my freedom. The second that is gone, so shall I be as well.
And there'll be a big old bounty on your head from your people.
Oh, if that ever happens, you may serve me roasted crow with a side of humble pie.
You have 2 more words left.
Commander Grayson. Sorry, I forgot about that part. Commander Grayson.
If you hadn't saved the captain and the scouting team, I would have you in a cell next to Talea. Thank you.
Yes, the snake. Believe it or not, the dissident has good relations with the krill. The only one not in good standing in that relationship is with the Chancellor, whom I've heard is now a prisoner and declared a war criminal.
You heard right.
Just so you know, if I had planned for anything, I would implement them to sell this ship to my people. I look forward to many times when we shall be working together, even though I shall be doing so against my will. Goodbye. All right.
Scenario.
Let's head up to 405. We're heading on to the next one.
Okay. Scenario. The Orville is in space as it is traveling to a mission when the crew discover multiple different energy signals. Captain, I'm detecting a Kalen ship's energy signature.
Try more data than Scotty.
Okay. Captain, I'm detecting a Kalon ship's energy signature.
That is odd. I am detecting a Moklan ship's energy signature. Well, you're both wrong. It's a Union ship. No, wait. A Zelayan? Now a Krill? I'm getting transmissions. It's audio. I'm getting a transmission. It's audio only. And it's from wherever the source of the different energy signatures emanate.
Put it through.
Captain Mercer, permission to land in the docking bay is required for myself and my guest, Admiral Halsey.
Darrow! Damn his ass! Permission granted, Admiral. Wait, permission granted. Admiral, I will meet you in the docking bay. Kelly, Taylor, with me. Tala, sorry. Kelly, Tala, with me. Bortus, you have the command. The team meets Admiral Halsey in the docking bay. Admiral, I wish to apologize for what Darrow has done. He has given us a distinct advantage without needing a weapon during reconnaissance missions.
I appreciate the sentimentality of it. However, I must confess, I built this one for one mission that I must ask not be made public to the Union. I shall go to the Krill homeworld and rescue Captain Mercer's child, Anaya. That way you have plausible deniability for what I must do.
Cut to after the opening credits as Darrow begins his information sharing.
According to intergalactic chatter, when the Union arrested the Krill Chancellor and war criminal
Tanaya, sorry.
A power vacuum emerged as the Moklins have tried to claim the Krill homeworld as compensation for the failures in their battles against the Union. Somehow Anaya has discovered the truth about herself and has fought against those who have been for the alliance between the Moklins and Krill. Those that protect her have tried in vain to keep her out of harm's way. Now she's in danger from both the Krill and the Moklin alliance. If the Moklins get their hands on her, she will be executed for simply being born female and the child of the Chancellor. If the Krill who support the alliance get their hands on Anaya, she will be executed in the name of racial purity, under the name of Avis.
My God. Okay, Darrow, I'm going with you.
No. The success of my mission must rest upon myself. As a member of the Dissident, I will have access to Anaya. I can then sneak her off the planet and on board the Orville without question or any erosion of where the Krill stand now. I cannot afford anyone else on this mission. If I were to bring someone along, it would undoubtedly enrage the Krill and Moklins, and either myself, Anaya, or anyone who comes along will be a target for hunting. And now we're coming up to the penultimate two-part episode at close to the season finale.
Okay, scenario. Captain Mercer and Darrow are on their way to Earth with Tanaya. Tanaya, after many delays, is about to stand trial for crimes, and Darrow is going to give his amount of information to the Admiralty of the Union, bringing him closer to the freedom he desires.
Another monthly visit to the Earth to give information to the Union, and the snake will be forced to face herself as she must stand in the light of her trial. I'm editing out some parts because some of the words so that way we can. All right. When I escape, you will be a wanted criminal, and I will be glad to destroy you in the name of Avis. Keep chattering, and I will go against my nature and punch you so hard your grandchildren will feel it.
Will you two keep it down? We're coming upon. Oh, shit!
I thought a man of your intellect would be above such crudity.
Cut to later as Talia and Ed Mercer are in the middle.
I meant to say Tanae. Wait. Yeah, it's Talia. I misspelled the.
Okay. Cut to later as Talia and Ed Mercer are in the middle of an argument that has yet to end as Darrow prepares to sleep. If you genuinely hated me, you would have aborted Anaya the second you discovered I was the father. And since she has been on board, everyone has welcomed her with open arms. She has grown and flourished in ways a parent who has been there would be proud of.
You genuinely believe I have not cared about our daughter? I would have given Anaya your world to rule over when your planet is conquered. Pardon my inability to get involved in this dispute, but I must get some sleep before my shift begins.
You're amazing. Are you going to sleep with everything going down now?
With all of what is going down now? We are in one tree, the Orville is in another, and the Krill and Moklin cruisers are in their tree. Unless we're planning to throw coconuts at one another, I do not see much of anything coming to fruition until it is light.
That's you all over, not caring about anything.
I often wonder why someone should show their emotions when things happen, or why anyone should show them at all.
Captain Ed Mercer turns to Leia. I don't know who to hate more in this situation. You or that arrogant bastard.
All right, now we're in the second part, which is...
Cut to the second part of this two-part story arc as Darrow has rejoined his people on board their ship as the audience discovers his father has become crazy with the idea of wiping out alien races with a modified version of the Kalon doomsday device. His wife is blindly following what is happening, and he sees his people fall into an even more destructive way. He has made a decision that will affect his future as he has decided to rescue his wife, Captain Mercer, and Leia.
Down this corridor, we will find a shuttle to help us escape before the ship is destroyed.
The Orville, a Kalon battleship, Krill cruiser, and Moclan ship. Moclan ship are holding their own against the dissident Super Starship. As we see Darrow, his wife, Captain Ed Mercer, and Leia are just about to escape as Darrow's father punches Darrow and takes the self-destruction device and Darrow's wife hostage. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can.
You want me? I'll be the dad.
Can you do a British for? How good's your British accent?
Oh, my son. Did you not think I would be that knowledgeable about your sabotage?
Well, all things considered, you should have made sure my backup wasn't as noticeable. Now, Ishmira!
Ishmira presses the button that begins the ship's self-destruction as Darrow gets his wife and Captain Ed Mercer on board. Leia stays behind to keep Darrow's father from killing Ed, Darrow, and Ishmira, dying as the others escape by the skin of their teeth, and the ship is destroyed. Cut to much later as we see a defeated Darrow and Ed Mercer come in. Well, I just had to use up every favor I ever had, or ever will have, for the next 3 years to keep you and your wife out of a prison cell. And I've given the information you haven't shared to the Admiralty. As promised, you've been given your freedom. Whatever it is you want to do, it's up to you.
I have no goals anymore. Every one of my people, except for my wife, is dead. Leia sacrificed herself to save you, my wife, and your daughter. Even though she wasn't on board this ship, I have lost so much. You have lost so much. Today is not a day of celebration. It is a day where victory tastes of ashes.
That's one way of seeing it. The other way is that you're no longer chained down by your past. You have a future. It's up to you to decide what to do with it. Kelly, what are you doing here?
I have roasted.
You
go right ahead. You go right.
I have roasted crow and humble pie for 4. Darrow, today you proved me wrong, and you showed who you truly are. And if you and your wife would like, I made crow for all of us to enjoy with a side of humble pie. Darrow starts to break out of his defeated feelings as Ishmira joins Ed and Kelly.
Perhaps it is time for me to enjoy being wrong. Even once.
End. That was cool, actually.